Every 10 minutes, a woman is killed in the world. On average, 140 women and girls worldwide lost their lives every day at the hands of their partners or a family member, which means 85,000 women and girls in 2023 alone. These are not faceless statistics. They are women and girls with life projects. They are workers, professionals, daughters, sisters, mothers, and friends. Active members of our communities whose efforts have built and cared for our societies. Over a period of 12 months in Europe and Central Asia alone, 24 million women have experienced some form of physical or sexual violence committed by their partner. Women face heightened risks of violence during crises like wars or violent conflicts, as well as natural disasters. Oftentimes, sexual violence is used as a weapon of war. In Ukraine this year alone, 2.5 million people, predominantly women and girls, were estimated to need gender-based violence services and assistance. We must stop this, and we must stop wars and conflicts. November 25 marks the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women and the start of 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. This campaign is a global call to action. Violence is not inevitable, it is preventable. This year, 16 days of activism comes at a pivotal moment. We are reminded of the commitments for a free and safe world that was made decades ago as we approach the 30th anniversary of the Beijing Declaration and 25th anniversary of the UN Security Council Resolution on Women, Peace and Security, Resolution 1325. These are really cornerstone historical agreements pushing for greater gender equality and for women's influence in all spheres of society. 2024, this international commemoration spotlights the urgent issue of femicide. Femicide or feminicide is the most serious type of gender-based violence, the intentional killing of a woman or girl based on gender discrimination. Gender stereotypes, harmful social norms, gender-based discrimination, and unequal power relations between women and men continue to drive femicide worldwide. There is no excuse, because there is no excuse this year in order to strengthen the prevention efforts of gender-based violence. From UN Women, Europe, and Central Asia, we are placing the focus on the voice and dignity of women and girls through the campaign Hear Her Story. With an urgent focus on preventing any form of violence against women and girls, and its gravest form, femicide, UN Women underlines the power of storytelling, of hearing, as a vital strategy to break the silence and foster understanding to end this most extreme form of violence against women and girls. We must reflect on the kind of world we want to live for future generations. Breaking the cycle of violence is not just a goal, it is a promise we must keep. There is no excuse for violence against women and girls. Across Europe and Central Asia, UN Women stands proudly with women and girls and calls all sectors of society, institutions, public and private sector, civil society, artists, journalists, and decision makers to act to end violence against women and girls. There is no excuse. Hear her story.